but also getting to know who your gamer is. I have everything on my site, so you can read it, and also have the details of Rodrigo. Then, Lightneer, Mark, he's the CEO. We were also chatting about his company, and I have been following them for the last, what is it, Mark? 12, 16 months, and they made some really progress. Lightneer was founded in September 2015. It made a pivot to hyper-casual development and publishing in September 2018. Mark came around as a CEO. He was hired by the investors in February 2018. And they are a multicultural team of 23 people in Helsinki. A great team and culture with founder Larry, who ran Rovio's prototyping unit for 4.5 years, and, there it comes again, Anastasios, who run Rovio Stars as key studio members. Some milestones: achieved over $1 million in revenues 2019, and Hammer Jump is now having more than 7.5 million installs. Each studio tests 2 to 3 prototypes, 1 week of development, to determine if game is marketable. If so, we make a test market launch game, test the CPI and retention, and there you go. So really hyper-casual. To date, we have market tested over 40 games and have worked with Voodoo, the leading publisher in the space. They did an exclusive deal with them for all the new games in Q4. Let me see, what is there more? Well, obviously there's some attention for the game studio. Off the back, our Q4 results, we raised more than 575k capital from existing investors, GSV, Bright Eye, and IPR.VC, and the Rovio founder and Lightneer founder, Nicholas Het. We are rolling out new data solution in the coming weeks and are switching our attribution provider to Singular. We can see much more granular UA spend and ad monetization data, and that will allow us to invest more on the campaigns that drive most ad revenues. That actually comes close to what Justin of Phoenix Games was saying a couple of episodes ago. They go to market in China through Xiaomi and ByteDance TikTok. They have a partnership with esports platform Skills and will test 3 games in Q2. Our long-term plan is to be the Nordics' leading developer and publisher of hyper-casual games, and ultimately publish 100% of our games and also third-party games. And how fast that is going, that's all about execution. They hope to achieve the 6 million in revenues this year and become profitable in Q4. Mark, I think, and I've said it before, you've done an amazing job over there and a stunning team. So keep it going. Thanks for answering the questions. Which brings me to Tejas of Games to Win. The company is in India, and I wanted him to describe Games to Win. A mobile gaming company with around 300 million downloads to date, with over 90% of those downloads being generated organically. So, we have over 10 million monthly active users and recently grossed the magical 1 million daily active users mark. We operate in 3 main genres: driving, dress-up and fashion games, and interactive story games with audiences from across the globe, including US, Europe, Brazil, Russia, India, Turkey, Mexico, Indonesia. Mexico. Interesting. Some of our top games are Driving Academy, International Fashion Stylist, Decisions. And that's an interactive story. How long is the company existing? Founded in 2005. And it was initially focused on online flash-based casual games. Yeah, that's where I know the company from. Back of the days during my spill period. We started making games for mobile in 2011 to 12. And that's been the focus over the last years. Some details, people, offices, yep. 100 employees between our Mumbai and Bangalore offices, majority in Mumbai. Company has a CEO, Alok, and Mahesh is the CTO. With all due respect, I can't actually say their last names. It's really difficult. You know what? I give it a try. Kejriwal, and now they're starting to laugh there in India. And then Mahesh has a really difficult last name, and I'm going to try it. Kambatkon. Okay. Please don't shoot me. Challenges for 220. An opportunity. For us, the in-app purchase is both a challenge and an opportunity. We are focusing our efforts on increasing our in-app contribution further this year and flip the percentage with in-app on the higher side. UA, user acquisition, is a large opportunity for us, and in 220 we are strongly considering UA and how we can use this to help drive more growth. Anything else? Oh yeah, the countries which can help us drive ad revenue-based games are US, best eCPMs and large volume, UK, France, Germany, good effective CPMs but low volume, Brazil, Russia, India, Mexico, Turkey, Indonesia, low eCPMs but high volume, Brazil and Mexico again. I guess Thea should talk to my good friend Carlos. Thank you very much, guys, for answering these questions. If you also would like to have your company on the watch list, then please reach out to me and I'll make sure you get the questions to answer. That was all for today. I want to thank everyone that was so nice to answer my questions. As for you, you are listening right now to Game Consultant. This is episode 8. As said, keep sending me nice items, suggestions, etc. If you know people that could have an interest to be in this podcast, then please tell them. And as I always say, I wouldn't mind if you share this on social media such as Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. It would help me to broaden my reach. Having said that, last week's episode was really a lot of listeners, and it's growing every week. We were in the top 5 of podcast land, which is nice. And for all you ones that were voting for me, thank you very much. For now, I want to say have a great Sunday. Over here, it's 1:00 in Amsterdam. So for the people in Asia, have a great Sunday evening. For my fellow friends in LATAM and US, Canada, have a great Sunday and stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great week. Thanks.
This was all for today. Thanks so much for listening to Game Consultant. Tune in next week for a brand new episode. And remember, do share this podcast with other members of the games industry.